Welcome back, adventurers, and we are here to talk about our wish list for the Pokemon 8th generation game coming this holiday season for the Switch. Damon, how you doing tonight?
Oh, not too bad. How about yourself?
Pretty good. So recently, Pokemon Company, they've been releasing these videos the last couple days about, it was kind of like a mock tourist travel video for each region from generations 1 through 7. And with that, a lot of people are speculating that the 8th generation would line up this Wednesday. So people are thinking this Wednesday is going to be the big reveal for Pokemon 8th generation. And with that, we want to get into what our wish list will be for Pokemon 8. So without further ado, Damon, what's your first wish?
One of the things that I really loved in Pokemon Let's Go was allowing people to ride Pokemon and having Pokemon following behind you. I think it really changed up the system as far as HM goes, and I would really love to see that again, just because it was so convenient just to, have a Pokemon with you to either go faster or, use a cut or something like that. It flowed a little better. Yeah,
definitely. I know in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they incorporated that really well, where you'd actually fly above the map, and that would be your fast travel. So if this Pokemon game is an open world, like a lot of people are hoping for, then that mechanic would be amazing as your fast travel mechanic.
Exactly, I agree.
And with that, that'll lead into my first wish list is for Pokemon to be an open world. I don't think it'll be Breath of the Wild level. If it's more of like Twilight Princess or some of the earlier Zelda games, open worlds where each area was segmented out, so it'll be easier for the Switch to process everything. I would even be happy with that, but I would like a nice, large, open playing field, similar to the feeling you would get in Ocarina of Time if your first time going to Hyrule Field, of seeing everything in 3D and being able to have a 3D camera to go have a full field of view. I think that'll be an amazing experience for all Pokemon fans.
Yeah, I think they're kind of getting past the point where the locked camera at that angle is kind of getting repetitive, but I think if they were to open up that camera and have open towns and open fields and stuff like that, that would really change the game.
And it'll just even build on what Let's Go is doing with incorporating the Pokemon in the game. They had Pokemon up in the air, and imagine if you're just like walking around and you see Pokemon flying above you. That'll be like a pretty cool thing to just make the world feel alive.
Yeah, that would be really cool. One of mine is possibility of having teams or groups that you can follow up and team up. So gather a group of friends to go on an adventure together, to go capture something, to go do something in the game, and using that online functionality for something, such as like a Monster Hunter World or something.
Yeah.
That would be really interesting and really fun. It would really utilize the online system, especially for a Pokemon game like that. So
nice. All right. Yeah. I think my next wish will build off of that is incorporating some online functions. For me, I wasn't thinking more of like you having a group exploring the world together, but I was thinking more along the lines of having raid battles. And this would be their Pokemon's way of bringing back legendary Pokemon from past generations.
Okay.
I know that's something they've been doing a lot in Pokemon Go. Is that's how you can capture legendaries, but I think this would be a fun mechanic for you to capture like Lugia or any other legendary dogs or stuff like that.
Yeah. No, that'd be really cool to have like raid battles, because like I was saying, you could join up with friends and do something like that.
Yeah.
So my next one is actually one thing that I've really wanted in Pokemon for a while, and I haven't played it in a game since Fire Red and Leaf Green, is more puzzles and things that offer optional quests with using outside info. Like one example that I think of really big was I put a lot of time into Fire Red just because I actually learned Braille for the game. Because like I legitimately learned Braille for the game just because in order to get the Reggies, you had to solve the Braille puzzles. I would actually take flashcards and go to school and learn Braille just for the game. And I would love to have puzzles of that level again, to have something that required you to learn something or to know something in order to complete a task. So that was super fun.
Yeah. That would definitely add another level to the whole game, so it's more of a challenge. So my next wish is to have Pokemon in the wild akin to what the Let's Go series has done. I was on the boat of don't change the formula, keep it like random encounters, like, oh, why are we having Pokemon in the wild? This is kind of weird. But I watched someone had a video say, give it a shot, it's going to change your mind, and sure enough, it did. Seeing Pokemon like in the forest and in the fields just made the world feel more alive. It gave you something to actually look and see, and felt more like you're in a living, breathing world.
Yeah.
And to go back, like I said before, with the open world concept, like you have Pokemon flying right above you, and you have to jump onto like your Charizard to get up there to battle and potentially capture those probably more powerful and better Pokemon in the air. Just make it a more three-dimensional world instead of being a linear plane.
Yeah. No, that'd be really awesome to be able to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, take my Charizard up there to fight that Dratini or Dragonite. Like, that'd be super cool just to have a mid-air battle or something. So,
yeah.
Alright, so for my next wish on this list is fully orchestrated music. I really think they could utilize the jump from the 3DS to the Switch and have just a really good soundtrack that is very memorable. And that's probably one of my biggest wishes for the game, is just to have a memorable soundtrack.
Yeah.
Still, my girlfriend was humming the Lavender Town theme the other day. And like something like that, where it just, 20 years later, you can remember it.
Yeah, Lavender Town is definitely one of those areas that you definitely ingrain in your head. Yeah, I hope that they definitely beef that up. I love a good soundtrack, and especially a good orchestrated theme. I was very disappointed after seeing the January reveal of Breath of the Wild when they had that trailer music. I was saying like, oh my god, this is the whole symphonic music, and I was trying so hard to find the rest of it. So this is only like 2.5 minutes. I was like, I want the full 10-minute segment, only to realize it was just the 2.5 minute song just for that trailer. I was a little disappointed when I did not hear it in the actual game.
Yeah, that was a huge disappointment.
Yeah, but I cannot wait to see what they do with that. It'll be great to see. So my next wish is to bring back the Master Trainers for the post game. Probably not do all Pokemon trainers. I mean, for all the different Pokemon in the entire Pokédex. That might be a little eccentric. Probably just do the newer generation Pokemon that they're going to introduce, and then maybe some legendaries from the past. I think that would be enough. But that was a fun way to for you to explore the world and also work with Pokemon that you generally were not in like your party or that you got accustomed to. It made you fill up your Pokédex a little more and like beef up your Pokemon, and I think it was a great addition to put into Let's Go.
Yeah, no, it was really cool to have that little, badge saying, "Hey, you're a Weedle trainer."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Pikachu master.
Pikachu master. My final wish is something that I thought about for a long time, and with the announcement of Gen 8 originally in 2017, one of the things that I wanted to see was, visiting previous regions. Only one game has done it to like a full extent, and that was, Silver and Gold, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver as well. But going through Johto and then returning back to Kanto and going through those gyms, like that was really cool. but I would love to just see, maybe, you can go by boat to this area over here, or, go by plane to this area over here, and kind of just get a feel for different areas and see where everything's located at.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Even if they even brought in like the Let's Go engine, and it's like, oh, we want to fly to Kanto now, and you just go to Kanto. Maybe they need a little rework so it matches the Gen 8 engine or graphics, but that could be an option they run with. Maybe they'll just continue that with the Let's Go series, and start anew with Gen 8 and move forward with maybe Gen 9. You go back to Gen 8, but that definitely expanding the world was always fun. I was blown away as a kid when in Silver I got to go back to Kanto. I was like, oh my god, it's like, as a 12-year-old, oh my god, this is my childhood. And thinking back now, I'm like, oh my god, that full 3 generations where it was my childhood. I would love to go back again.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was just so much fun. You're like, okay, I'm done. And then it was like, oh, no, you're not.
But wait, there's more.
Exactly.
My final wish is to have anime cutscenes. And I think that probably that'll blow my mind the most is you put on the game, you first like open it up, and instead of like you like, oh I'm in my room, and oh my mom's calling me to come downstairs, oh it's time to pick my first Pokemon, okay cool. No, the first thing that you do is you're in game, is like you're sitting in your room and you're watching TV, and it's the Pokemon battle on the TV, and it's similar to what they did with episode 1 of the Pokemon anime series, is that the TV blows up and becomes the anime graphics for like the cutscene of what's going on. And if they move forward with that, akin to what Fire Emblem does for Three Houses, is you have the anime cutscenes for the storyline, but you still play through with like the regular in-game engine. I think that would grab a lot of attention from the people, I hate the term, but Gen 1ers who fell in love with the game, fell in love with the anime, and throughout the years, and people like us, you and I, who have grown up and become jobs and probably can't like focus on it as much, that would be a great callback and probably gives a lot of people goosebumps, especially if they rewatched season 1 of Pokemon on Netflix 12,000 times. By the way, Netflix, please bring season 2. I can't rewatch the same season 1 over and over and over again.
Please, Netflix. Sean is in a never-ending loop. Well, what we know from Pokemon Gen 8 is that it started probably development about 2.5 years ago, and it's set to release sometime this holiday season. Hopefully we get to see it soon, and hopefully in the next couple days. That would be really big.
Yeah, definitely. I just hope they don't release the trailer while I'm at work, because if I watch it while I'm at work and it's as amazing as we all hope it's going to be, I might tear up, and I don't want to explain that to my coworkers.
Exactly. I may have to pull over on the side of the road really quick, just to cry a little bit. So, but
it's okay.
But hey, that's something we'll see this week if it happens, and hopefully you guys will join us in looking at the trailer once it comes out. And if you guys liked any of our wish list items, or if you want to add something else, put it in the comments below. But other than that, like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.